What's up YouTube, and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. Today we are talking about the key levels on Bitcoin. These are going to be the most valuable levels and price levels to watch moving forward. So I figured this video would be really valuable for you guys, so you can go ahead and write down on a piece of paper or your iPhone notes or on your trading view the most important levels on Bitcoin, and then be aware when those levels are broken above or down and kind of what that means for the market. So before we get started, if you're not a subscriber, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also, after you watch this video, if you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a share. I really appreciate it when you guys help share this content. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So looking here at Bitcoin, we are on the daily candlesticks. This is Binance, because Binance is going to reflect the most accurate volume, has the most users, so we get the best volume profile on here. Now, as you can see, I have multiple price levels drawn on this chart. We have a resistance level way up at the top. We have a support level way down at the bottom. Then we have a few other lines, or a couple other lines here that we're watching on Bitcoin. So the most important lines are actually going to be this one right here at 25,000 and this one down here at 18,000. These are really the most important levels that we see with Bitcoin. And the reason why that is because we have a double bottom structure. Now, if you don't know about the double bottom pattern, you guys, the double bottom pattern is a 79% success rate pattern. So that's a really, really high probability pattern. 79%, very high probability. So when we have a high probability pattern like a double bottom pattern forming on Bitcoin, that pattern is confirmed at a certain level. That 79% success rate is confirmed once we break above 25,000. So 25,000 is a very important level on Bitcoin. The second the prices get above that level, we have a 79% chance of testing this next major resistance level at 31,000 per coin. So 25,000 per coin on Bitcoin is a very key level. You want to make sure you have wrote down either on your iPhone or, like I said, on notes on a piece of paper or with a level on TradingView, because the second that level is broken above 31,000 per coin is very likely, and you can make a lot of money off that swing. I mean, that is a pretty nice profit from the $25,000 level up to the $31,000 level. So I would say 25,000 and 18,000 are the two most important levels. If 18,000 fails, then this double bottom pattern obviously failed. We don't get a 79% probability. That would not be confirmed at that point. And so prices would, of course, likely drop lower than the $18,000 level. Now, if prices, like I said, if they break above 25,000, we're going straight for 31,000. I would say the next most important level to be watching would be this line right here, which is 21,300 on Bitcoin. And if we break above that level, really over the next few days or even week, it's very likely that we do get up to that $25,000 level. And it's even more likely that we end up breaking above 25,000 at that point. Because what we actually have is we have a rounded bottom structure forming on Bitcoin right here. So if this continues to round out, meaning it makes higher highs and higher lows, it continues to do this right here, the probability that it's going to break out gets higher and higher and higher, because now we're not only playing with a double bottom pattern, but we're also playing with a rounded bottom inside of a double bottom. So we've got multiple patterns that are high probability patterns, and the structure of those patterns are forming. So you guys, if 21,300 breaks above on Bitcoin, We're very likely going to go straight for 25,000, and then we're very likely going to go straight for 31,000 per coin. So these really are the most important levels on Bitcoin. If you want to make money on Bitcoin in the short term, make sure you have 25,000 written down, 18,000 written down, 21,300, and of course 31,400. All of those levels are extremely key levels on Bitcoin. These are areas of major liquidity. So there's going to be a lot of orders at these levels. You know, if it's a breakout, we're going to see a lot of buy orders breaking out above 25,000. If it's a breakdown, we'd see a lot of sell orders coming in at 18,000. And so these are really the most important levels to watch, and the ones that can drastically change your portfolio if you're aware of them. And, you know, when Bitcoin goes from 25,000 up to 31,000, altcoins are going to fly. As you saw, altcoins are already flying. We have a lot of positions that we're in lots of profit in the Discord VIP entries that I'm not going to tell you exactly what coins, but we're already in profit on a bunch of them. And so with Bitcoin, we barely saw a climb in Bitcoin, and alts are just taking off like crazy. So we do see that there's a lot of strength in the market. A lot of people are noticing that selling pressure is weaker than before. There's still going to be there's still going to be those people out there that are always expecting another low. And to be fair to them, that's why we watch the $18,000 level, because if that level fails, then yeah, we could go for another low. But also, when a huge majority of the market is expecting another low, and you have volume that looks like this, and the markets aren't showing any weakness at all, and we're breaking out and we're bottoming out on hundreds of projects, and we have perfect ABC corrections and depression phases on market cycle after market cycle, this market cycle can turn around at any point, you guys. And the name of the game is not to be trying to push it lower and lower, or trying to be shooting for 14,000 per coin or anything. The name of the game is to buy Bitcoin 70% down, which is where it's at right now. The name of the game is to buy the dip, and expecting another low. The danger in that is the fact that a lot of people will sell into US dollar tether right now. And right now, on most every single altcoin, we're actually at the point of maximum financial opportunity. So it's just like everybody FOMO buys the top, and then they end up buying at the point of highest financial risk. Right now, because everybody is expecting a lower low, or at least there's that group of people that are, those people are also not realizing that they have the inverse example of that same FOMO psychology. They, instead of FOMOing, now they're actually perma-bearish. So they want prices to drop lower. So what we want to do, what we can do together, and what let's focus on as a team here on High Altitude, let's focus on these key levels, because these are the ones that matter. You know, let's say the people that want another lower low are right. If 18,000 fails, every single person will know if you have your head on straight, because that would be extremely clear that this consolidation, this structure that we've been forming, is obviously failing. It's not breaking up higher, and so it's going lower. So it's really just about watching key levels, and then also being aware of the fact that the majority is going to be wrong. Not to get stuck up in that majority thinking, but instead position yourself where the whales are positioning themselves, which is really clear by key levels and volume. So you guys, let's make a lot of money on Bitcoin moving forward. Watch 21,300 over the next week. Watch 25,000 over the next few weeks or so. And of course, if 18,000 fails, then this whole setup is the double bottom did not confirm. So what I'm watching for with Bitcoin, you guys, is to see those liquidity levels tested. 31,000 is a major level of liquidity. Stay open-minded to a big bullish reversal here, even if you're in the group of people that say, you know what, maybe another lower low. You guys just watch the key levels. Don't have a bias. Watch the key levels, because you can make money watching these key levels and playing the key levels. And the truth of the matter is that if you can trade the momentum here, you don't even have to call the exact bottoms of markets, even though a lot of times we do get in perfectly at lows. We don't have to do that. We can trade the momentum. We can confirm the breakout here at 21,000. We can ride all the way up to 25,000. And then we can confirm the breakout all the 31,000. And we don't have to worry. We have high probability, 79% probability that we're going to be right. So if you want to learn how to do some of this stuff, let's go ahead and talk personally. Send me an email. Would love to help get you set up. The mastermind program is probably the best option for anybody that's looking to take this into their own hands and have a teacher and a mentor so that we can work together and get you making money. Because let's be honest, it's so much fun to pull money out of the crypto markets. And really, the only place I know that you can put $1,000 into something and pull $10,000 out later with a little bit of patience and persistence is cryptocurrency. So you've got to take advantage of these opportunities. The best place to do that is the mastermind program. We meet every single Saturday for an hour. There's actually 2 sessions, so whether you want to meet in the morning or the evening, if you're in another country or whatever time works for you, we make sure that you can tune in every single week. We set you up with all of the best trading information, strategies, and knowledge so you can start pulling money out of these markets and so you can position yourself inside of the crypto markets. Because we've got a lot of big things coming, you guys, and people always fight developing technologies. They're always skeptical, but then one day they wake up and their entire industry was replaced. And that's exactly what cryptocurrency is. It's replacing entire industries. It's just like the internet. You know, we don't use Blockbuster ever. Nope, Blockbuster's dead. And the truth of the matter is that the old currency systems are dying. The old ways of trading stocks, the old ways of managing data and storing data, all of those ways are dying because we have to have new ways, new higher security ways to handle that. We live in a world of hackers. We live in a world where we need blockchain technology to secure people's data. And so because of that, the jack is out of the box. Bitcoin's going to keep rising. So it's really whether you take advantage of this opportunity or not. You know, if you have the eyes to see, investing in Bitcoin right now is a lot like buying Amazon back in 2008 before it saw 55 times growth, you know. So you've got, or even Apple computers, you've got example after example of early markets and things that are beneficial for humanity, whether it's a company or a technology. And early on, the opportunity is extremely high for investing, but because people are skeptical, because they fight the trend, they don't invest in it. But then it keeps going up, it keeps growing, and then all of a sudden, you know, their job is replaced. And that's what happened with the internet. That's exactly what's happening with Bitcoin. So are you going to take advantage of that? I highly recommend you do. Go ahead and shoot me an email, you guys, highaltitudeinvesting@gmail.com. Would love to help you get set up so we can start making money together. You can learn what I've learned in these markets. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. I love you. I appreciate you. Hit the subscribe button. Like I said, if you learned something, if you enjoyed this video, share it with your friends. And that would really go a long ways for me. And yeah, let's go ahead and keep tuning into these sessions, these videos together. I look forward to seeing you in future videos on this channel. Stay tuned for more market updates and watch these key levels on Bitcoin. 25,000, 21,300, 18,000, and 31,400. Those are the levels every person needs to have written down on their chart. So again, thank you guys. And as always, stay profitable out there.